Am I the astronaut for not having cake for her birthday? This feels yeah. Throwaway, as I have friends on Reddit. I, 34 female, have 2 boys, 10 male and 8 male, and my husband, Dirk, 40 male, has a daughter from another relationship, Gwen, just turned 6 female. We are a healthful household, and we teach moderation and controlling how much we take when we have treats. We are also very active and every day strive to get the boys moving. However, Gwen is only here 2 weekends a month, and her mother has the exact opposite attitude. In all honesty, that woman's blood type is probably ketchup. Similarly, Gwen is about 20 pounds heavier than a 5-year-old girl is supposed to be. Okay, we can see where this is going. And are we really body shaming a 5-year-old girl? Is that what's happening here? Cool. It makes me sad for this child and for her health. So when we get her, I try to teach Gwen about healthy eating and moving around. We have the boys play with her so she's getting active, and we make a distinction between foods that are healthy and ones that aren't. When I see one of the kids reaching for a treat food in the pantry, I'll ask, would you like to make a healthier choice? And Gwen is really getting it. She's always going for better choices now and is also asking for fruit at home, which is really good. Gwen's birthday ended up falling on one of her weekends with us, and while we were talking about what kind of cake to have, I asked Gwen about a healthier choice. For birthday cake? My reasoning is, unfortunately, she's still getting all that garbage at home, and it's just not good for a growing girl. She agreed, and we decided to have some low-fat ice cream so she can still have a sweet treat. It's a brand Gwen loves and asks for every time she's here, so she was happy with it. Until the next day after she went back to her mom. Her mom called us furious. She said that when Gwen got home and she asked us about her birthday with us and her cake, Gwen started crying because she really did want cake but didn't want to make a bad choice. She accused me of fat shaming her and her daughter and that I owe her a cake and a big apology. Now I'm just looking out for the health of a child in my care, but I never said Gwen couldn't have cake, and she could have had one if she wanted one. I suggested sticking to ice cream because I care, but did I go about it in an astronaut way?
Yes. You suggested having, so before it was Gwen could have had cake, but she chose ice cream. And then in the next paragraph, it's I suggested that Gwen could have ice cream and still have a sweet treat. It sounds like you swayed this child. She's 5, first of all. And God, you could have made a cake sugar-free. You could have made so many different things for her birthday. But to me, this says like, I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to get you a carton of ice cream and call it a day. I mean, is that the vibe you're getting? I'm so like, what are we doing? She's 5 and you're giving her a complex about food.
Look, I think teaching your kid to make healthier choices is fantastic, right? And
Agreed.
Educating is one thing.
Right.
But you mean to tell me, OP, that you don't have cake for your birthday, even though you try to make healthy choices on the regular, right?
I want to know how far you went out for your children's birthday.
Yeah.
Because that's the vibe that I'm getting. It was much easier to get and you didn't even say sugar free, so she still you said low fat. There's a big difference.
It's overcompensating.
I feel like,
she's trying to give her concentrated doses when they're with her because she knows when she goes back to her mom's, it's going to be free reign. But guess what? If you educate instead of shame, if you educate, she's going to make better choices at her mom's as well. Right. She's going to start asking for healthier foods. There's the education part of this, but when it came down to the birthday thing, and you still, instead of taking this opportunity to be like, it's okay, it's your birthday. Like, there are going to be special occasions where it's okay to make a choice that you know isn't the healthy one. Like, it's okay.
Also,
instead, you just chose to continue the thumb with your thumb on her, continue the control.
Where the fuck is her dad? Why did her dad have no input in this? Why is it just stepmom that was handling all of this? Why didn't dad step up and say, hey, she needs a birthday cake? Because it's not just on stepmom. This is on very much equal on dad too, because he's there, he's a part of the family, it's his daughter, and he's not stepping up and asking or trying to get some kind of birthday cake for his child so that she can. I get it. If that's what she wanted, that's what she wanted. But to me, it feels like you're pushing a 5-year-old. And I get wanting your child to be healthy. Like, I get making that balance, but I feel like you had an opportunity to bond with your stepchild on their birthday. And I would really, really 100% like to know what you do for your children on their birthday. Is it a carton of ice cream and call it a day? Do you do a party? Do they get a cake? Like, how do you play that? And is it the same? Because if it's not the same, you're not doing it right.
Yeah. Like, when it comes, the birthday was the tell. The ketchup in the veins was the tell. If you had just educated, and then when it came to this, like, explained that it's not always going to be, healthy options, and sometimes it's okay. Like this was a teaching opportunity. Instead, there was this militant approach, and you asked her the question to let her make the choice. But let's be honest here, you didn't let her make the choice. Boo.